What's up, what's good, what's going on, family? So I want to jump in really quick and just see what's going on with the Sagittarian 9th house collective. Guys, this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that 9th house. Very particular messages here on the Manjula Awakening for that 9th house placements and or transits, guys. But even with that being said, these are still general messages. So just take whatever feels right for your soul and leave the rest to somebody else, okay? We got energy throwing itself out already. It did fall face down. I am kind of anxious to see what this is. I felt it fall to the table. But I really want to let you all know that right now we are running a special and we have a discount code. It is good through the end of the month. Elevate 444. You can use that coupon code at checkout on the ManjulaAwakening.com and receive 15% off of your order that includes personal readings, okay? Or on personal readings. 3 of Wands. Ooh, so the situation is something is coming in. Something is arriving. Something is arriving. 3 of Wands. And with this particular 3 of Wands, it's almost like, you know, like when you watch those movies or you hear about people going on those hiking trips and they kind of lose their way, so it's extended and took longer than they had expected. I feel like that this particular 3 of Wands, excuse me, Sag, I feel like that this particular 3 of Wands is talking about the energy of finally getting a recognition, like a marker is being recognized, and like, so a sense of relief is being revealed is what I'm getting here. Ooh, the Emperor. Okay, so there's definitely an incoming masculine energy here. The challenge is the 4 of Cups here. So there's this apathetic perspective, this apathetic view that is not allowing you to see that this is something that is progressing in the right direction. The 7 of Swords is showing up here. It is showing up in the advice position. And what this is really telling me is that there is a need to be very much so aware of your strategy and the strategies of those around you. I feel like that this apathy, this cup half empty perspective, my throat chakra is messing up. Perspective is really causing possibly some deception in the way that you're showing up. And unfortunately, a ship is arriving here. The 3 of Wands is letting you know that a ship is about to arrive. There's a need for a strategy, but deception, there's no place for that. 3 of Wands, the situation, what is coming in? What is this 3 of Wands energy? Because I hope that this message is finding you all in good health and in good spirits. Ooh, it's not like there's no reason it's in this deck, but look which one it is. Community. What's coming in? Community. A sense of belonging. Recognition. Let's see. Communication from a community. What's coming in? Wow. The Aquarius energy. The Star card. This is a wish fulfillment. This could have to do with an Aquarius. Doesn't necessarily have to. Pay attention to the details. Don't move too fast. Don't make any rash decisions. Really think this through. My throat chakra is messed up. The World cards at the top of the deck. This could be a Saturnian lesson. Alright, Spirit. Let's see. What's going on with what's coming in? Look, the Page of Wands came out. It is definitely some sort of message, and the Page of Wands is indicative of a good message. Now, I will say this: I smell a hidden agenda here. Like, I do feel like that there's something that this person that is coming your way, that they're trying to achieve, that they may not be so open and valid about. But they're definitely, I think it will reveal itself in due time. But I do feel like that there is a tangible offer that is being offered here. But there's still a need to look, like, you can confidently take your time. Like, you know, like, especially, there's no need to snap off. You can hear this person out and confidently take your time to respond. I almost feel like that's the best. That's what's being asked of you. Guys, let me clear my throat. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah. What do we have going? Give me just a second. What do we got going on here for Sagittarius? What's coming in? What's coming in here with the Star card and the Page of Wands? The Page of Swords. There's definitely communication coming in here, okay? There may be some snarly words, like someone, and I feel like what the snarly words stem from is someone becoming overzealous. Yeah, someone's becoming overzealous, not looking at all the facts. There's a desire to collaborate. There's communication coming in, yes. I feel like that the hidden motive has to do with children here. What's going on with all this page energy, Spirit? What's going on with all this page energy that's coming in? Patience, dear Padawan. What's going on is this energy is being alchemized. This energy is being pulled together to figure out what it is needed in order to achieve a successful outcome, which is why your advice to navigate this situation is the Seven of Swords. Do pay attention. Don't turn a blind eye to any red flags. But there's also this energy of you needing to be stealth in your movement. Really being strategic in the way that you move. If you understand what environment you're navigating, then that environment doesn't have the opportunity to impact you to a detrimental level. Four of Cups. Nine of Cups. I feel like, and that's where, and here Spirit is saying go on to the Four Cups, because what I'm getting here is because the Four Cups is over here in the challenging position. But see, I feel like that the difference now is, like, the challenge is you're not seeing a healthier option come in. This particular Four Cups, with everything that's been said, it's like you see the healthier option, you're holding on to the healthier option. It's just a matter of gearing up to the place to where you're ready. So, like, it's just like getting mentally and emotionally to the point where you're ready to go after and re-enter the world, per se. Let's look at this Four Cups for the challenge. Guys, if you feel like that this is your reading, if you feel like that this is your reading, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. And guys, you can find this mug, I Choose Peace, today, I Choose Peace, on the website at themanjulaawakening.com. All right, Spirit. All right. Let's see. What's good? What's good? Clarify this challenging, the Four of Cups in the challenging position. Regaining an interest and wanting to get back out. Yes. The Queen of Cups is the Queen of Pentacles is what is presenting a challenge. Mending, like, putting in the proper self-care that is needed after a wound. And I am getting a clear indication that the betrayal, the wound that has been established or reopened here, has a lot to do with a material stability. So what Spirit is saying here with this energy is it is time to get your bearings back together. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those, I'm not here to minimize it, but I'm also not here to allow you to just sit in it. So if there has been some sort of shift, a major shift in one's stability, material world, whether this be your job, whether this be your finances, whether this be the way that you provide for your family, whatever the case may be, even if you go from being a wife to no longer being a wife, or in a committed relationship to no longer being in a committed relationship, whatever this sudden ending is, it is really stating that it's time to balance that out now. And that's presenting a challenge, because it's almost like you're not necessarily willing to nurse. You may be more willing to nurse other people's wounds back to health, and you're willfully neglecting this perfect opportunity to nurse yourself back to health. And I feel like the reason someone is not necessarily nursing themselves back to health inside of this situation is because of a fear of there's too much. Like, come on, speak. It's like, if I do this by myself, that's a whole lot on me, or that's a whole lot it's about having faith in yourself. How much pressure this situation seems to be putting on you is exactly what you can handle. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like that there is this need to get out of this victim mentality and stop saying, but what if I fail? What if you do? If you fail, that just means that the level that it's not, and fuck a fail. What is a fail? But if you do not succeed at what it is that you're trying to achieve, then that just means that what it is that you need is on a lower level than what you are desiring to achieve. And you can't just skip that level and then think that you're going to succeed on this level up here, because this level is offering you something that is vital in surviving on this level up here. So maybe because you're trying to skip some levels and skip some steps, you're not surviving on this level up here, and so it's repeat letdown after letdown after letdown, when in reality, Spirit is like, baby, you gotta go back down. This shortcut didn't work. This shortcut was unproductive. Okay, but there's something coming in. There's definitely a romantic offer that's coming in for you, but you do got to come up off your, like, you can't fall into a sense of despair. You can't just sit there and lick your wound. Like, I don't know, because I don't want to say lick your wounds, but you can't stay there. Okay, you can't stay there. Show me a little bit more on this Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, wow, Eight of Wands. It's time to get going. It's time to get going. The World card. It's time to get going, to close this cycle. Is the universe is trying to put you in position to close this cycle out. And the universe is telling you, the World card stands for successfully closing out one cycle and being given an opportunity at a blank canvas. Okay? But you have to make the decision to walk away from something that is like, I feel like that you're walking away from what you had built as a Four of Wands, but unfortunately I don't feel like that there was a proper foundation established before you continued to build. Ace of Swords. And this is something that I feel like that you may overthink, and that actually keeps you trapped, stuck, stagnant. Because there are some there's some good shit that you've established here. You know what I'm saying? There's some good qualities that exist inside of this. Things that you feel like that you could not achieve any other way. Like, you feel like that some of the things that you've acquired inside of this situation, you don't know of a justifiable way to achieve it like this was the only way that you was able to successfully achieve it. And the divine is saying, well, let me show you. Let me show you. Y'all, I feel like I'm coming down with something, but honey, it's incoming too. It's incoming too, but it's just a matter of, are you willing to take care of your wounds and get back out there? Or you just gonna stay there and lick them for a little while longer? What is the Eight of Wands headed towards? What is the Eight of Wands headed towards? What is the Eight of Wands headed towards? The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. That Ace of Cups, might I say? The one that I already talked you through grasping, the one that I talked you through grasping a hold of. That's what the Eight of Wands is headed you towards. This is a beautiful reading. Because if you feel like this is your reading at any point in time, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Oh, that's boss daddy, boss mommy. Oh, this one's going to help you do that thing. I'm going to be honest with you. Who's watching me is the feminine energy to this match here. I feel like that there is a divine masculine energy, or someone that is going to be initiating some sort of action. Someone is going to be taking some sort of action towards you, making some sort of offer your way. Could be a Taurus, could be an Aries. It doesn't necessarily have to. I want you to know, this is your masculine. This is your masculine. Oh my goodness, looky here. This is your masculine presenting an Ace of Cups your way. Are you going to take it? Or are you going to keep licking your fucking wounds? My God, my God, my God. So for some of you all, Spirit is telling me to say, I must say that for some of you all, this is an apology. This is an apology. And it's like, I feel like that someone has actually done some sort of re-evaluation within more than just oneself. You know what I'm saying? Because community has came out here. So this is someone that has done some sort of re-evaluation, if this person has children and children were separating you and this person has sat down and had a conversation with their children. If it was a community, this person has sat down and at least gotten cleared some space within a community to figure out what it is that they want. And this, I feel like that this person is now coming to make some sort of offer. But the challenge here is somebody still might be licking their wounds. Somebody may not be looking at this from a rational perspective. Let's move forward to the Seven of Swords, because this is the advice. The Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. I can't make that up. Yes, this person wants to move this on to calmer waters here. The Seven of Wands. I will say this person does, either you and or this person is expecting, like they know that they have to come in. They just can't come in as vulnerable as they intend to. It's like, I feel like that this person definitely comes in on guard, but I do feel like that this person will show that they are willing to like lay it down. You know what I'm saying? Like they're willing to lay the guards down and just have the discussion. This person, the advice here is to surrender to the flow, surrender control of the flow of this situation. And just understand that you're resilient. You're resilient. The Nine of Wands is Sagittarius energy. It's that energy of giving it one more go. Okay, now one thing that a Sagittarius high vibration recognizes about the Nine of Wands energy is that it is that energy right before the Ten of Wands. So I got to be smart at how I go about this. I can't make any sudden moves. The boat will capsize. I can't, just things have to be, I can't afford to not address red flags, because I've learned along the way that when shit pop up, if I hold that in, then the way that it comes out is not healthy for the environment that I'm trying to create. So we got to take some time to address some things. That's the Nine of Wands energy. It's like I done been through some things. I know what I need in order to make sure that I know how to nurse. I don't want to say that, because I'm trying to get you to stop licking your wounds, stop catering to a wound, and address the trauma of the wound. But there's also this energy of understanding that because of everything that I went through, I know myself. And because I know myself, I know what I need. So when red flags come up, it's time to clear the air to see if this is something that we can continue moving forward. And with that information, it's because a lot of people are going to say, yeah, but what if this shit starts popping up and the bond has already been built? That's the risk and the price that we pay for love. You know what I'm saying? There's a price to pay for love. And it is a guarantee that you will lose it. Okay? The price that we pay for love is grief. We will grieve it at some point in time. If that's just the price that we pay. If you can't pay that price, get the fuck out the game. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. However, that's the price of being vulnerable. And if you want someone to be vulnerable with you, then you have to be willing to be vulnerable. And that is why it's all the more important to address the red flags. When the red flags come up, you got to address it, because the longer you go, the deeper the love becomes. And if you address the red flag and the red flag says that this is it, then you have to be willing to accept that and nurse yourself. But don't sit there. Get back out there. Get your head in the game. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just sit there, and you can't just ignore the red flags and then expect these people that you ignore the red flags for to pay the price because you made the decision to ignore the red flag. There was an opportunity given to you from the divine to speak about what's on your mind. I do feel like that with the proper strategy, you are in the energetic space of someone that is willing to hear you out. This person does desire to move things onto calmer waters. They don't know how to balance this out, and that is what slows them up. But they definitely are not giving up on thinking, on the knowing that this is their wish fulfillment. You are the person that they want to commit to. And I do feel like that it comes to this person by surprise, by a sudden shock. But it is what it is. Wow, that Three of Cups keeps showing its face. This is definitely something you're definitely gonna celebrate something inside of this dynamic. The major arcanas we have on the board is Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Sagittarius. The court cards have the Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, Sagittarius, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Aries. I can only see 3 of the zodiac. Nope, there they go. All 4. So we have Aries, Aquarius, Cancer, and Leo. Let's see, Spirit. What's the message here to close this out? Heartstrings, yes. String a cord together with gentle harmony. The very next card is harmony. Being in tune with each other and getting along. And then the last card is protection. Taking care of yourself as well as this relationship. First, bless. Soft whispers of affections make love bloom. There's some sort of vulnerable offer that's coming your way, Sagittarius. There's a vulnerable offer, an emotional offer that is coming your way. It's incoming, and you can decide to indulge in it, or I'm sorry to say it like this, but this is just the way it keeps coming through. Or you can continue to lick your wounds and mellow in what has taken place. You can decide to clean the slate, or you can decide to move forward. For some of you all, this is reconciliation. For some of you all, this is something brand new. Who knows? I shouldn't say who knows. Only you know. And we have a special on personals. But only you know what's going on in your life without you talking to me, okay? So I definitely feel like that this connection that we're talking about, it is protected, and it is a strong connection. I hope that this was able to offer you the guidance that you were seeking. If this message resonates, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. Peace, love, and light.